Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here in Toussaint again. We're going to proceed south to a monster den, which we did come across in the last episode before we did stupidly fall to our death, because it's just the most Craig thing ever. See, I took the much more suitable route to the cave this time. This time I was not a silly Billy. This is quite a large cave, isn't it? Oh! Did not see you coming. Oh, you are a fast boy, aren't you? There's a Garcane somewhere. I don't know where the Garcane is. Is it above me? I don't know if the Garcane is like above the roof of the cave or what's going on here. Like I think it's above me. Speleologist's diary, what is this? My expedition to the ML Mountains was a success, but I cannot wait to visit Toussaint. That is the land sculpted for grotto gropers. The Gorgon foothills and the slopes of Montcrain are the places where I shall be able to find dozens of exploration sites. The endless caverns carved out of that volcanic rock will assure me material to study for months to come. Incredible, I cannot find a single spot fit for study. The matter should be simple, for Tough is usually uninhabited, but all these grottos are either full of monstrosities or have been bought up by copper-pinching wine merchants scheming to fill every cave with their hideous barrels. Blast, I must find the Cicerone, a local guide of some sort who will show me some completely unoccupied cavern. A certain Luc Vunuk, whom I encountered in San Sebastian, has enticed me with promises of a fabulous cave. You won't regret it, Master Garrick, in which there are no greedy great hoarders nor any monsters. Tomorrow we shall set out to the Blissura Forest, but before embarking I invited my guide to a supper at the Pheasantry. We will be spending several days together after all, and I'd like to get to know him better. Luke turned out to be a picky gentleman. The chef de cuisine served us veal cutlets in garlic sauce and Gissen bean soup. Luke, however, asked for pancakes and red wine, making excuses about an inborn distaste for garlic. He also didn't touch the silver cutlery, explaining something about an allergy and making use of his own wooden set instead. Despite these oddities, he made for quite interesting company, and we chatted over a bottles to be precise, of wine until late in the night. Something tells me there will be soon much talk of the Votti Garrick, Luc Vunuk duo in the world of speleologists. Doesn't want to touch garlic, doesn't want to touch silver cutlery. You got dragged in by a vampire, sir. I'm very sorry to hear that. Very sorry indeed. Seriously though, I don't know where the hell this Garcane is. I'm going to guess it's like above me, but I don't know why it's above me. Because I feel like there was something else in the cave to begin with. Just somehow the Garcane has ended up like above the cave itself. So I don't know if I go out the cave, he's gonna be up there somewhere. I don't know how he got up there. So in theory he should be up here somewhere. Oh my god, there's loads of them, by the way. Oh no, these are wargs. Much more understandable.
Given me no choice.
There we go. Right, so I don't know what the hell's become of this Garcane. Because I can hear him. You can hear all the growls and whatnot, but I just don't know where he is. Oh, he's actually back in his cave now. Found the Arcane. He seems a bit mad, I'm not gonna lie. Seems a bit on the mad side. He's dead? He's dead. Right, well, we got revenge, I guess, for that poor spelunker, who, yeah, he went straight into that vampire trap, didn't he? Poor guy. Poor guy. All he wanted was a nice tour of Toussaint, and he got the end of his time in Toussaint. Right, we'll see what else this next place has to serve us up. This a bandit camp? I think this is a bandit camp. Yes, it's a bandit camp. Just need to put the goddamn bows away. There we go.
Son of attachments! Shut up and fight.
Oh, that was really close. That was very close indeed. Oh my god. Beautiful. Well, I guess beautiful is not really the word you would use for a grisly execution like that, but yeah. Anything of interest in this camp? Journal written on Sowhide. And much crowns and much loot as well. Right, day 1. Philip sent us to collect supplies from the Bassane farm. I stayed with most of the lads in camp as always and sent a few to go strike a deal with the steward. Hubert, Durette's a reasonable chap. Never gave us trouble about taking supplies before, so it seems we're in for an easy job. Not like hunting flying monsters or lying in wait for caravans coming down the road. Hopefully they didn't find Hubert in his new form, otherwise they'll probably found a worrying end. Nikolai and Pablo Gaff have not returned. Something stinks and it's not my foot wraps. I'm taking charge and leading a group to see what's going on. If those peasants at Bassane have done something to my men, I'll reduce that farm to mouldering the ashes. The farm's been demolished, but no sign of Pablo or Nikolai. We only found 2 hay seeds. I'll take them back to camp for questioning. Both howl like madmen and mumble constantly about some werewolf. They'll cool their heels in a cage for a while, maybe get more talkative. And where the bum blazes are my men? Yeah, so I think they found him. Wow, look at that. We have 33,333 gold. You'll never see that ever again. That is just perfection. All right, let's get back on Roach and sally forth once again. Up here, go right by Montcrain Castle. As fun as it was destroying a Hanson there, we don't really have any reason to go back in there. Right, save the game again.
Run, Roach.
Is that another Draconian nest? I think it might be. Maybe not a good idea to use Igni on a slicer, not gonna lie. I will shoot you down, by the way. There we go. And he's dead. Yeah. Excellent. Orders on torn parchment. Pavel, take that Katon boy and get him drunk tonight, and I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you all and spewing all over his boots drunk. He's just a little turd, so he shouldn't take much. Once he's seeing pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulphur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Savine. They say dragons love virgins, well perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champ Desolé will come pick this cherry. And since you have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Just be careful when you're putting out the reptile's supper. I've lost enough men already, Philippa. Yeah, evidently he didn't take too much care. Oh, that poor guy. Yeah, he obviously didn't take too much care when it came to putting out the supper, because he also met his grisly end. Okay, gotta go a bit further down south for the next one. I love how every one of these locations has like a little story to it as well. It's really good. You get more of a good idea of the area and the people in Jusant, even if they are unsavory kinds. That rock fiend's gonna go down in a minute. Yeah, that ruffian's going down. There we go. You guys want to come down for a fight? Yes, you do. Yeah, maybe not a good idea to execute a ruffian like that. Oof, also not a good idea to be hit by a ruffian like that. Careful. There we go, we're fine. Right. What's in here? Splotchy parchment. Various other bits and pieces. To Jacques LaRouge. What the bleeding bumdiddles are you still doing here? I think I sent you out on a scenic holiday. Yesterday those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose through your incompetence, you cabbage brain cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista as per the instructions I gave you and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulphur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Philibert. Oof. Philibert was not happy with this guy, was he? He clearly was building a ballista of some kind. Ballista diagrams. There we go. I'm not sure what if those ballista diagrams are actually of any use to us, but it shows you what he was working on, if nothing else. Alright, we'll do a quick meditate. We'll do it until the morning as well, just so we can actually go around in a bit of daylight. So it's much more pleasant than roving around at night time in a valley full of draconids and whatnot. Right. Yeah, let's go west. This should be the last marker in the Champ Desolé. Bristlebacks. Or warhogs. I can't remember what they're called in this game exactly. But just boars. That's much simpler, isn't it? I think I was thinking of the Skyrim version of the animals. There we go. Nice. 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 I'm telling you, those guys are not easy to take down. You can very easily catch you out. Luckily, I have become somewhat proficient at dodging in this game. Go safe going. This looks pretty dangerous. Ghouls. Okay, not too bad then. Can deal with ghouls, to be fair.
Gonna hang your head
No, you're not. That's a lie. I've got a perfectly good trophy on my saddle, thank you very much. I don't need another a random ghoul head on my saddle. Oh, this is rough if I've ever seen something. Grease stained notes. Some more, plenty nice treasure at least. Right, the slimmest pickings yet. Haven't seen a stray mote on the road for a week. Since that last caravan we robbed, the one carrying a transport of fatback for workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero, zip. Luckily we ate our fill after that, gaining a slight paunch to hold us through hard times. If those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies here than we've looted, and everybody thinks being a bandit's nothing but wine, wenches, and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Tomorrow we head back to Moncray, and we'll have to look around for a new spot. The lads are getting bed sores from so much lying around their bums. Yeah, you do that. You do that, guys. Well, just be honest, you're not going to be doing that now, are you? Because you're quite dead. Right, so that's the area around Moncrain. The hands dealt with. So we just need to head south now, don't we? I tell you what, if we go west first to that location, then we'll deal with this town, because I feel like we need to uncover as many markers as possible so we can kind of do a fairly quick sweep.
Giddy up.
Well, a smooth sweep, we'll say. Just try and go as the crow flies, even though it might be somewhat dangerous.
Go.
Can we not run directly back into this quarry? Might be an idea. Just go back on the road, Roach. There we go. There we go. Then peel off to the west. And we should be on the right track now, I think. Or as close as you can be on to being on the right track. New marker for Adiso Quarry. Every man, be he tippler or teetotaler, knows Toussaint's economy stems from the fruit of the vine. Few, however, realise the Duchy's lands are rich with deposits of slate and other valuable building materials, and that the quarrying of such was once the bedrock of local livelihoods. Thus, when gods-fearing Toussaintois saw fit to build a statue of the Saint Lebiode, they had no need to send for materials from abroad. Instead, they merely reactivated Adiso. It makes economic sense. Why not? So yeah, we shall head to this marker that we currently have activated. In fact, are we actually? We might as well just go through this town first. Actually, I think 2-4 vineyard, similar to a marsh. Ah, we have a quest. Excellent.
Come here.
I'm glad we came through here. Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Yeah? What is it?
What can I do for you,
Why does one summon
Monsieur?
a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
You don't need to be so sarky with me, sir.
Right. All ears then. Tell me about the monster.
I do solve a multitude of issues,
First,
you know.
my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Right, I'll call you whatever I want. I do not like your attitude, sir.
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having 2 swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
Take it or leave it, sir. Monsieur.
The gall. I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Ha!
Make sure you address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin. Now talk. before I change my mind and go.
The gall, he says, really?
Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Mm-hmm. Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then. Need more information.
That's brilliant.
Than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are
Scratching
there any
and
corpses
shrieks,
to inspect.
okay.
Men simply disappear without a trace.
Okay, noises, where do they come from?
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Okay.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Not a good sign. Okay, the missing men, tell me about them.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help.
This
She's
guy's
away
a
at the
prick,
moment
but
visiting her
yeah,
mother, but should
contract's a
return
contract.
forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yay or nay?
Let's talk about my pay first. Considering you have such high
reward are we
social
talking about?
status, you should have plenty of money. Oh, you do actually. I shall take 600 from you, sir. Oh, we actually agreed to it.
Fine.
Wow.
Seems I must
I
take
could have
the
maybe got a
loss.
bit more, but 600,
Agreed.
600 is a good sum. Okay, I'll do it.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrel.
I'll try my best. Contract with 2-4 monster. Go to the cellars after dark. Has to be after dark, does it? Okay, what level is this quest? 48! Shit, the bed. Well, I think we'll probably leave this for now, and we'll carry on exploring the area. And when it gets back to dark, we can come here and do it. Even if it is very high level for us. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you all in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.